All right, guys, it looks like we're live. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We actually started and we're talking for about 15 minutes, but I want to welcome you to the the Auto Recruiting Platform Google Hangout. My name is Bruce Martin Gerlach. I'm coming to you from the Jersey Shore. I want to thank my expert panel below for jumping on. We have a lot of experience below. Thanks, guys. Welcome. You're all muted, so just give me there you go. All right, and I want to thank everybody out there that joined us, and for those that were hanging in there while we're having our technical issues. So what we're going to discuss tonight is a mobile strategy, mobile marketing strategy for the internet, and what's going on online and out there offline as well is a lot of people are struggling, you know. And that's why we're all here, because we're all here to look at a way to generate an income online. So, there's a 97% failure rate in the industry, and we're looking for solutions for that. I've been in the industry for about 6 years, and I've been looking for a solution that where everybody can have success, not just me, not that I can recruit and generate income from people that are struggling. Okay, when I first got, like many of you out there, when we first took a look at this, we probably saw the opportunity in the living room, in somebody's living room with a presenter in the front of the room, and they said to us, that definition of insanity. If you keep on doing what you're doing, you'll keep on getting what you're getting, and that's not the actual definition, but you know where I'm going with this. So that was like an eye-opener for me. That, wow, yeah, if I keep on working those 40 hours, I'm going to keep on making the same money. I'm going to be in the same boat I'm in. Nothing's going to change, So we all saw that. We got in the industry, and what happened for most of us is we ran out of people to talk to. And where do you go when you run out of people to talk to? I looked to the internet, and what I found was, because I was looking for, I still had that same mindset that there's still got to be a better way. So what do I do? Where do I go? I went to the internet, like most people are going to do. So if you're a leader and you don't have a strategy to offer your marketers when they run out of people to talk to, they're going to go to the internet. Yeah, some people are finding opportunity at the internet first now, before they even see it in the living room. And I'm sure with the new generations Y and Z, because all they know is a mobile phone and internet, that they're finding opportunity online before they're introduced to it personally. Okay, so what I found on the internet was the same struggles. And basically, what you have to understand, if you're going to market online, you have to have a system. You have to have tools to capture a prospect's information. Otherwise, you can't follow up with that prospect and you lose them forever. Okay, so for the longest time, for years and years, people have been capturing an email. And that's how they're following up, through an autoresponder where these messages go out and follow up with their prospects. But we're doing things a little bit differently, because the email open rates are a lot lower than they used to be. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of saturation of everybody doing the same thing. We're using a mobile marketing strategy in ARP, and we capture a verified cell phone number. And what that does is it gives you the ability to text and communicate with your prospect as they're opting into your offer, entering their cell phone number, verifying that they're a real person, and you have the ability via two-way SMS to communicate with that person while they're red hot. Something that can't be done with email. Now, a lot of us, we go out, we shop for things, we buy cars, we base our decisions on numbers. Prices, gas mileage, calories, right? Fat content. Everything we buy, we base on numbers, because numbers don't lie. And if you look at the email open rates compared to text message open rates, text messages are open 97% of the time compared to email open rates that are 5%. So what's this mean to you if you're a new marketer on the internet or an email marketer currently? This means that you're throwing out about 95% of your advertising dollars. Okay, does that make sense? So what we're doing, we're getting a lot higher conversions than an email because our open rates are higher. it only makes sense to find and meet people and reach them where they are on their mobile devices. Very powerful strategy, guys. You're losing about half of your audience if you're not mobile. They say this with mobile websites. The same thing goes with mobile marketing. So we're gonna share some strategies with you about what we're doing. We're going to talk about traffic and why you're struggling to get quality traffic on the internet. We're going to discuss why you're failing to duplicate and discuss the things that the system solves, like duplication, recruiting, retention, and the traffic that I spoke about. So lastly, I think I'm just going to pass the buck to somebody. Paulie, if you want to chime in on anything that I've said. I know you're muted.
Yeah, we had a nice 15-minute conversation just before, so yeah, most definitely what you're saying is, especially if you're a new person watching this Hangout tonight, this is a platform. This is a business in the box. Okay, this is not an opportunity we're trying to promote here. Okay, we're not even promoting anything. We're just sharing this. Okay, but if you're trying to make money online, you need a system in place. Okay, and auto recruiting platform gives you all the necessary tools in one hub that you're able to run your business efficiently, and not go into other places and buying other softwares and learning other things and being all over the place. It's all focused on ARP. Everything is here. There's tracking systems, there's websites, there's funnels, there's even leads and a list. Okay, this is the future of building your list today, because you guys are probably out there building your list email marketing. We talk like the last 10 months now, week after week, we talk about the problems with email marketing. Yes, people still do it, but what alternative do they have now today? There is no alternative. Everybody is communicating with their customers and building their list through email. Okay, email is having, especially if you're new and you don't have a large customer base or email list, and I'm talking large, over 50, 60, 70,000 people, you're probably not making any money online, or you're probably frustrated. Because why? Emails are not getting opened. They're getting filtered. A lot of these people have 7, 8, 9, 10 email accounts that they're not even checking it. So let's face it. So your messages aren't probably even getting read. So what's the alternative? We've been sitting here for 10 minutes talking about a system here, ARP, that we're building our list through a two-way texting platform. Okay? We all know we need to build a relationship with our people on our list. Because why? People only buy from people that they know, trust, and like. Okay? That's the most important thing. And the only way they're going to get to know, trust, or like you is if you have some type of communication with them. So you build that trust up in that person. So you can't get that with email marketing, especially if you're new. All right? Text messaging, everybody is doing today. It's right in front of your face every day. There's laws about driving with it. People are even getting in car accidents and fatalities that happen because of text messaging. Because that phone, this cell phone, is powerful. Everybody is reading their text messages. And it's a very quick response to get your message to that person, because they're going to check what's on their phone. So what I'm saying is that if you're going to try and be successful on the online internet marketing game, you need to stand out. You need to do something different than what 97% of the people are doing out there, which are failing, by the way. Okay, because 97% of people are failing making money online. So you gotta look what they're doing and don't follow their tracks. You need to find something that is opposite, doing something different from what everybody else is doing.
You need an edge.
This is it. You need an edge, exactly. And this is your answer. This is your solution. We are the only company out there, and I'm going to state it again, the only company out there that has a platform like this. An A to Z platform, business in a box, that you can build your list, communicate with that list, monetize that list, have funnels for that list of different opportunities, have custom funnels for that list to brand yourself, your product, or your service, and you even have leads, highly targeted leads for what people are looking for, matched up to your offer. How does it get any better than that? If you guys have been watching this video for weeks on, well, not video, but this Hangout for weeks upon weeks and weeks, we're not sitting here talking out both sides of our mouths. Me, Bruce, and Mark, and Anthony and Jose, and Eric has even joined us lately too. We firmly believe in this. This is the only thing we do. Okay, not except Eric, he has another business. But this, I know me, Mark, and Bruce, and I think even Anthony and Jose, this is the only thing we do. Is because we have to lead with a solution for people. There's plenty of opportunities out there. Opportunities come and go. Okay, it's not the opportunity that is giving you the problem. It's the system. You need the proper system to get the opportunity to work for you. And ARP is the answer. It really is. I can't really say it more blunt than that, but there is nothing else out there that you guys are going to find that is going to make you successful quickly like ARP can.
Well,
No doubt in my mind.
the bottom line is, Paulie, that generating income online isn't about a product or a service or a business opportunity or the fact that you have them. It's about your marketing strategy. And that offline too, because you could have a business opportunity or a product, but if you can't get anybody in front of it to look at it, nothing happens. So all your success is based on your marketing strategy and how you get that out to potential customers. And there's a saying in business is if you don't have a prospect, you don't have a customer, and if you don't have a customer, you don't have a business. So it's very important for everybody to understand that their business opportunity isn't the solution and the product that they're selling isn't the solution. They need the marketing strategy, especially if you're online. But one thing I did want to make clear, Paulie, and because we had that glitch, auto recruiting platform is not an opportunity, is not a biz op. It's a great opportunity to get in front of the mobile marketing shift that's going online, because the internet's really competitive. Wouldn't you agree? I know you would agree with that, Eric. As you do a lot of SEO and marketing online. You're entering a space that is so competitive with everybody doing the same thing. And Eric, if you want to touch on competitiveness in the marketplace, I think that's important for everybody to understand.
Yeah, it's can you hear me there, Marquez? It's quite important for Bruce, for people to have a marketing platform, be it SMX. You're just hitting on the email and how so many people aren't really, touching bases and feeling they got multiple emails and they have their one that there's their private email. You've seen different marketing techniques over the past year with getting people's Facebook email, because that's maybe their primary one that maybe you can get in their inbox, but that's highly guarded. So you definitely need a huge marketing platform. I mean, unless you want to spend years of learning SEO and backlinking, optimization, videos, keyword density, someone would be out of business before they even get started. So you have to really use something just like this. I had an interesting stat last week from a guy I've known for over 7 years. He's a lead broker. The regular business opportunity leads, so you buy leads, you call them, and why he instituted a new thing that he's training all the people that are buying leads from. They have increased 73% by telling all the people that are buying leads to text them instead of trying to call them. And by doing that, they've increased their conversions by 73% by simply texting. People are now responding to the texts, opposed to leaving messages or on their phone or just not returning their calls. But by texting, they have seen a 73% increase. That's huge. This is where it's all at. Is SMS right here. So very powerful, Bruce. I mean, it's happening. People, you can either make the switch or you're gonna get left behind. It's much like the big pagers back in the days, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, the problem with that is that people are afraid of the phone, and that's why, you know, they won't answer their phone, but they will respond to a text because they don't have to get into that one-on-one type of thing. You know, a text you could just sit there and type. It's just a psychological thing, and it's just, you know, it makes sense to do any business that way. I mean, there's big companies that are going through the texting platform too. There's another company that was featured on CNN. I don't know, maybe I saw it last summer sometime, and they had a two-way texting platform. That was it. Okay, they didn't have what we have, like the leads and the funnels and all that. But it's just a two-way texting platform for big corporations that they're able to build, you know, to be able to communicate with their customers via text messaging. It was like, I don't know, for a 2-year contract, it was $49,000 just to use that platform. So you could imagine that, you know, you had to be a pretty decent-sized corporation or company to use that kind of platform. But, you know, their company's growing a lot, and, you know, they're having great success with it. So it just shows the power on the two-way text messaging. You know, the phone people don't like to get on anymore. Texting is what everybody is doing. So,
you know, Paulie, I would like to just chime in a little bit on going back, and now the three of us, Bruce, Paulie, and myself, we've known each other for probably close to 2 years now. We were in another opportunity program and so forth, and there were frustrations that we were dealing with there, and we were searching, and you know, one found and the others followed, and that's why we're here. But I remember very vividly back in '02 when I first started going into internet marketing and stuff. Went through all the classic growing pains of trying to learn a product, trying to learn how to market that product through the common routes and so forth with the autoresponders and so forth, and having the same frustrations. And you get to a point where you get so frustrated with it that you start looking for another, you know, we always call the shiny ball syndrome. We look for another opportunity that might be a little easier, something new and fresh that people haven't seen so much of. And so we end up jumping around a lot. And for those people out there that are watching this, that are wondering how they can possibly spread themselves any thinner by picking up on another opportunity, you know, that's what we're trying to tell you, is that this is not an opportunity. This is a support and a complement to your opportunity. And I was spreading myself. I had about 4 different opportunities, 4 different products that I was trying to juggle and handle, and there wasn't any way that I could add still another one and go through all these exercises. And when I found this, it dawned on me that I could put all that under one platform and do all my marketing to all those income streams and spend a lot less time and make have a lot more success. You know, increase my my connections and my traffic, and actually simplifying my life, not complicating it. And this is where I came to all this about a year ago. That was like a breath of fresh air. That we could plug into this, and we could build our list through SMS text messaging, and we could not only build a community, which is fantastic support. But then by building that community and by building your team, you had an opportunity to introduce other products and services to your team members. And if they were all plugged into the same thing, the same platform, the same marketing program that was as successful as the ARP, you knew that your other product was going to take off because it was the system that was selling, not the product that was successful. So, I just, there are some people out here that watch all the time that resist getting into anything new just because they think it's going to spread them thinner. They're not going to be able to take on the extra tasks. And we are on here week after week after week talking about the simplicity of this, the duplication capability of this, and how this is a foundation for everything else. And so I just, I know that question comes up, and there's a resistance from people trying to get into something new. And the thing that is so new about this is that, like Bruce has mentioned many times, it's the solutions that sell and that attract, not the opportunities. So this is a marketing solution for your opportunities. You don't have to give up anything. This will create more success in what you are doing now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mark. Absolutely. And this is the last thing we're going to do. We know it. We've already said it. We've been that route of jumping from place to place, and most people in network marketing do that. They jump from place to place. Every 6 months or 7 months, they're off to another thing. And you know what I found out? They're following their leaders, and their leaders they keep on jumping into different things after 6, 7 months. Why are they doing that? Well, I'm going to give you a little secret, and something I've heard is that a lot of these leaders are getting paid from these companies to bring over their big downlines so they get momentum and the company's going since they're new. And then after 6 months, they have these, because some of these contracts go from 90 days to 6 months, that these companies will pay these leaders to bring over their downlines. Now, the leader's not caring about the downlines. They're just caring about being moved over to a company, and the company's paying them, and they get rewarded from that. And then after their contract runs out, they're off to the next company to promote them, because they're getting baited in and paid to come in and bring their downline there. So, what are you, a leader or you're a sponsor? We're here, me, Mark, and Bruce have been in this with ARP since it started at the beginning. This is the only thing, like I said, we do before. This is the only thing we do, like I said before, I meant. And, we're still here while we're still in beta here. And the reason for being is because we know this is the last thing we're going to do. Because this is the hub, like Mark was saying. We could plug everything into this, all right, and run everything from here. We don't need to be jumping from opportunity to opportunity. We have this main system in place where we bring whatever we want in there. So in case of business, and let me face it, guys. Let's face it, guys. You know some of the companies what I'm talking about out there that have just launched in the wintertime and now are having problems 6 months later. Why is that? Okay? Think about what's going on in network marketing today. Okay? It's the leaders not staying loyal and knowing how to lead and train people and to learn that opportunity. These big guys are off jumping around left and right 2-3 times a year into opportunity, and all they're doing is stringing you along, but they're getting the big paychecks. Okay, so you don't want that. You don't want to keep on doing that, because it's like it's like the dog trying to chase his tail, going around in circles. You're never going to catch it. Okay, so you need to get a system in place that you could plug things in, have different business opportunities come into that system, run it through like a system like ARP, So in case something goes down with that company, and then down with that company, or something happens to that leader, or what have you, you still have your main core, your main list in place. Okay, it's not the companies that run off with your downlines and your members. Okay, you have everything secured for your safety all under one platform, and that's ARP. Anybody want to?
Yeah, we froze up for a second, but you're absolutely right. You know, because what you need is a system on the internet, and you know we talk about this week after week. Like McDonald's, you know, it's the best example. It's probably one of the biggest systems and most successful systems on the planet. You know, they're not selling hamburgers; they're selling systems that sell hamburgers, and you could probably guarantee. And everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You could probably be guaranteed that if you were to purchase a McDonald's franchise that you're going to succeed, because you're going to plug into a system, you know, fries on the right, shakes on the left, how can I help you? You know, everything is in place. It's a system like jumping in a Ferrari. We've said it many times. You put the key in the ignition, you turn the key, and you start the car, step on the gas, and the car's going to go fast, okay? So much like that, this is what we have in place here. We have a system that you can plug into that's going to solve all the problems. It's going to you know, level the playing field for you because you're not doing what everybody else is doing in that competitive space. You know, step away from the competitive space and do something that less people are doing. You know, mobile. We're at the very beginning of the mobile shift online, and it's going to change how we do business on the internet. And that's a fact. Just like I said before, reaching people wherever they go on their mobile devices. So it's going to solve your problems. It's going to solve the recruiting problem. It's going to solve your duplication problem, which is going to solve your retention problems, right? And then, like we said, we have traffic. And we can jump into the traffic because that's something that a lot of people struggle with online is generating traffic. You know, everybody's spending a lot of money on, you know, on solo ads and clicks and you know, bots, probably fake traffic, reused traffic, because the internet marketing make money online traffic is the most recycled traffic online because most marketers do not know how to monetize their list. And these people are seeing offers from, they're probably on 20 lists, and they're seeing offers, the same offer several times from different marketers. So how do you stand out in the crowd, you know, above the top marketers in the industry? How do you compete with that marketer with your follow-up emails, you know, once you have this person on your list? And all you have is an email address. You don't even know, you know, if it's a person or anything. I mean, or if it's even a real email, because you can enter a fake email and get the information. So you could be building a list of fake emails. You're definitely building a list of emails that are unresponsive. So it can be really frustrating and expensive, you know, to build a list of people that aren't answering your follow-ups. You know, so how do you compete with that? How do you stand out from the crowd? And what are you going to do that's going to give you that edge that you need? We're offering a system. All you have to do is click on the Get Access button below from the person that invited you and experience the system for yourself to see all the different steps of the system, the sales process, and how you can market your business through it, because we do have the custom funnel that you can plug in your business that is totally branded to your business. It does not say Auto Recruiting Platform anywhere on that funnel. So you can go through that process and see how the system could work for you. The paid application is powerful. We go through a series of small steps that a prospect takes through the system, and in each step, you know, there's a little commitment that this prospect has to make. And the first commitment they have to make is they have to give up their cell phone number and verify it. So we know we have a real number. Unlike an email, you don't even know who they are. Most emails don't even have a name on them. You know, they're just letters and numbers and whatever. You know, make more money online at gmail.com. So now you have a verified number, so you know you have a real person on the other side. You can connect with that person immediately via the two-way SMS. The next step in the process, after they've gotten a text message from you, is they can choose to pay $4.95 for an application. And this application is really powerful. I know I was going to go into traffic, but this application is so powerful, guys, that I think we should touch on it. This application, you agree?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That was one of the things that, I mean, if you've been doing this any time, of any length of time, once you see that application, you say, I've never seen that before. You're just going to pay it because it's like, never seen it before, and you want to go see what's on the other side and see how this process works out, to see the, you know, it's kind of genius. Actually, $4.95 is a little too cheap for what we have, but take advantage of it now while it's low, because a lot of us are going to be raising it once we're able to make this custom funnel. But anyway, you know, this process, when you see a little presentation, if you guys have been through this funnel, okay, this is a sales closing funnel that's automated for you. Okay, you don't have to do anything, right? The funnel will close sales for you. We have living proof that this is a sales closing funnel because of sales we got. We know it works, and we know it's good. So when you put in your cell phone number, like Bruce was saying, it gets verified. You get a text with a PIN number to continue. That's how it's verified, and we know you're real on the other end. Okay? You see that little presentation, then the next step of what Bruce is talking about, the $4.95 application fee, it's a survey. You got to fill that out. You pay first. You got to pay $4.95, right? And we know that person's serious. We also know that we're keeping the tire kickers and the freebie seekers out, so we're getting a more targeted prospect, a more serious prospect coming onto our list. Okay, see the power in that. All right, break it down and look at the whole picture here. Don't look at the other. Don't look at this system as you trying to go through it and saying I got to pay $4.95. Put yourself in our shoes, like you had this system in place, okay? And somebody was paying you $4.95 and filling out a 22-question survey, telling them all about themselves, what they've been struggling with, what they've been doing, how much money they want to make, how much money have they made, how much money have you spent on advertising. What, you know, all that good information that we need to know or would like to know would be helpful, right? Because we want to build a relationship with that person, so we want to reach out through the text messaging platform and communicate with that person so we could get to know them better, to see how we could help them out and see if we're both a good fit for one another. Okay? Because we might not be a good fit for one another. And then we have the right to either approve or deny that application. See, we get to choose who we want to work with. Okay? That is the beauty in this system. You don't have the choice. You don't have that power of choosing who you want to work with building a list with email marketing. Right? They just tell you get opt-ins, because it's a numbers game. You need so many opt-ins because the percentage is real small. Okay? I have an opt-in list of 315 people. And I am going to be over $10,000 a month when this thing launches.
Wow.
Okay?
That's powerful.
That's how small my opt-in list is. Because the way this system converts for it. So that application fee right there sifts and sorts the serious from the curious. Very, very powerful. So when you fill out that application, make sure you fill it out, you know, seriously. Don't put a bunch of hogwash in there because we can deny it. Then once we approve it or deny it, okay, well, when we deny it, it stops there. You deny it. But when we approve it, we send it to corporate, so corporate's going to look at it too. So there's two sets of eyes looking at that application. So be serious. And then what happens is you get a text message to continue through the process to see what ARP is all about, what it could do for you and your business. And then you can join us.
I just want to chime in real quick with a point that I had on my mind about the application process. The difference in what we're getting from the system because of this application compared to an email address. I mean, it's so powerful, you know, to have that lead that is telling you all their wants, needs, desires, and accomplishments, you know, before you probably even spoke to them. Whereas, you know, if you're collecting emails on the internet, you just have that one, you know, email address line in your autoresponder, and that's all you know about that person. That's their email address if it is a real person. So it's real powerful to have all that information in comparison to what the system captures compared to what you're capturing with email. There's no comparison.
No comparison. And I want the people out there watching this Hangout, don't look at it from the outside in. Look at it from the inside out. Okay? If you're trying to run a business and trying to make money online, you need this in place. Okay? You need this in place. It's going to grow you a super targeted list. Look at the friends we've made. You know, look at the friends we made. We have a Facebook group. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
right.
I wanted to share, man. I'm so grateful that I'm in this business, and I love this business because for once in my life, I feel like I'm on the other side of let's just change this deal for what's going on in the economy today. You know, you know, people out there are sending out resumes, right? And they got to compete with other people that are sending their resume to get that job. And then there's somebody in the HR department, some guru hiring manager guy or director guy that reads his email or checks them out on the internet, and he chooses who he wants to hire. You know what I'm saying? And here you are as a job applicant praying to the Almighty that they look at your resume so that way you can get that job, you know? And for once, I feel like I am that HR director in my business where I get to choose who can come in through my business or not. You see what I'm saying? And this time I can choose, and not only do I choose, they actually pay me. So it's a wonderful deal, man.
Well, let me ask you this. How many people could you really work with? I mean, you can't work with 100, 200 people. I mean, the idea is to, you know, build big downlines and then network marketing. I understand that, thousands of people. But you're not working with 1,000 people. It's totally impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. It's impossible to work with 20 to 25 people.
Yeah.
Okay? That, you know, you guys should know best because, you know, on our team is growing very fast. You know, we have, I don't know, over 150 people in it right now. We have a Facebook group for our team. You know, people are coming and they're joining, right? They're asking questions, and they got to know, because a lot of new people don't know too much about, you know, network marketing. And, you know, they want some questions answered. You know, they need some help. So, you know, it's just say you sign up 10 or 12 people. I mean, all these people coming at you all at once. How many people could you give 100% of your attention to all the time? You know,
that's when the community comes.
Very, very hard. So, yep. You know, this is a way to get more targeted people in there. You know, super targeted people. You know, work closer with your partners. And the duplication alone in this system, what it could create for you is life-changing. Life-changing.
You know, Paulie,
and there's no retention.
You know, Paulie, too,
yeah.
you touched on the importance of the survey and so forth, and people will come in, they'll opt in, and right away they'll have a lot of questions. They'll get on the Facebook page and so forth, and they'll ask a lot of questions. And I think you touched on that just a little bit, and I want to emphasize the best way for anybody to get answers is to go through the system, because delving in and entering into the system itself, paying the $4.95, that's part of the system. That'll teach you a lot right there. And as you go through this process, pay attention to the process that you're going through. because this will start dawning on you as to what is magical about this system and why it works. And a lot of these questions that you have will be answered most directly just by going through the process. And not only that, but there isn't anybody that can answer the questions better than the founder of the program himself. And once they get their application approved and they go through and they can listen and view the founder himself explaining this and explaining the comp program and so forth and how it's going to be used and all the other products that are coming up on the horizon, this all starts to make sense to you. Then if you come out of that and you still have some questions, the answers that we give you will make more sense because you have a base understanding of what this program is. So I would suggest that if there are some people that have opted in but they're sitting on the fence and just wondering if they should spend the $4.95, if you are frustrated at being where you have been for the last several years, and you think $4.95 is a stopper, then you should totally get out of internet marketing or any kind of business. It's a very small token investment for you to pay for the betterment and the advance of you, your family, your financial environment. It'll change your financial environment. And it only costs $4.95 to find out and build the knowledge that you need to make an informed decision.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's like going back to what Bruce was saying too, right? If you don't have $4.95 to fill out an application to see if the system's for you and to go through the process, how are you gonna put any dollars or spend any dollars on your marketing strategies?
Forget about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Bruce was talking about marketing strategies. How are you going to go out and spend like a couple $100 in trying to get paid advertising and this? Like, if you can't pay $4.95, that's telling us something, okay? When you stop at that $4.95, other than the part that person may not be ready or needs more information, or it's just that type of person that just needs to cross all their T's and everything, that's fine. I'm not judging any person who hasn't paid the $4.95. Don't get me wrong. But if you come to me and say you have a problem with $4.95 and make it vocally, I'm denying your app. I don't even want you on my team. No offense. There's probably some other system or some other opportunity or some other product or whatever you want to find out there that's better suited for you, but it doesn't match up with what we're doing here. Okay, we're big thinkers. Okay, this is a system for people that want to earn substantially a lot of money, substantial amount of money. Okay, it's not for somebody who wants to earn $1,000 to $3,000 per month. No, go try and find something else and supplement, go get a second job or something. But this is a system for big thinkers, and that's why I'm saying when you fill out these applications, look like you're serious. Look like you want to earn some money and you're going to put some time into this, or a little bit of work. It's actually, you don't have to put a lot of time into this system. This system is giving your time back. Okay, you just plug into the system, buy leads, and let the system go to work. And maybe communicate with a few people here and there. It doesn't get simpler than that.
I have to chime in on that because it's so true. I mean, I'm one out of all the kids that don't have a whole lot of time. I'm a very busy guy. I've been building this business passively for the past 9 months, and I can say that I'm bringing in maybe 1 or 2 people, clients or partners every month. Doing this passively, I don't have a whole lot of time. The system is that simple. I mean, you get in, you set up your system, you start driving traffic to it, people start communicating, the right people come through, you communicate back, next thing you know, you got a new partner. It's just that simple. I tried all this stuff, learning new things, trying to figure it all out. I'm begging the newbies. get into a system like this. This system will start making you money right away. Once you start making money, then you can have all the time to learn whatever it is that you need to learn. There isn't a whole lot to do with this system. You can start making money right away. And once we launch, it becomes automated. All you have to do is continue to drive traffic. Before you know it, you got that income you've been searching for. It's just that simple. I mean, you know, it's the best system out there. I've tried a lot of systems out there, and I've never come across anything better than this. And I just stuck with it. There's no more jumping around for me, and I'm done with any other opportunity because I'm making the income that I need to make with the system alone, and I'm very happy to share it. For once, there's a system that I feel like I can share with anybody, and I know that they're going to get great value from it. You know, I don't have to think twice about it. Yeah. So that's another thing. There's just so many. This system is so versatile. You can use it in so many ways. It's the foundation to any business, as far as I'm concerned. I just want to chime in on that.
Well, I want to just say, Anthony, I want to give you a little shout out here. You're crushing this thing. You're working 14-hour days.
Yeah.
You're welcome, man. You're working 14-hour days, and I know what that's like because when I had my pizzeria, I was working those kind of hours. And it's hard to have the energy to do anything. Right. For anybody out there that works a lot of hours and you're struggling to have the energy, forget about making phone calls. And
I got to give a shout out to the team, Bruce, Paulie, you guys. I mean, Mark. I mean, everyone on it. I mean, you guys are there constantly helping the team out. Having good training, sharing so much with us to help us get to the next level. I mean, you make it easy. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if I'd be able to do it as well if it wasn't because I had the support with the team and the leaders. You guys are great. I mean, anybody could do this. All you got to do is just, really get in, take charge. Engage in what we're doing and what the system offers, man. Just the system alone, what it offers. I mean, I call it one time as a command center. It has everything you need in one place to build any kind of business you want to build. Just the way it is. Before we even launch, when it launches, it's going to be unbelievable. Because then we're going to have the traffic. I mean, right now, I'm sending decent traffic to it, and I'm doing well with it. I'm not sending a whole lot. I don't need to send a whole lot, to get a client. It's just a great system. It does the work for you. I mean, it is a solution. I mean, these guys are not. I mean, this is for real. This is the real deal. So, if you guys are wondering if you're on your fence, don't waste your time anymore. Click the link. Get in. Put in your application so we can get to know you. Whoever it is that sent you here, let them get to know who you are. See, maybe they can help you. Maybe this is right for you. Maybe it's not. But you know what? Drop the $4.95 to find out. Just do it. That's all I got to say about that.
Awesome, man. Thanks, guys. I mean, we're just average people, just like you guys watching the Hangout tonight. I mean, we're no different than any of you. We just took action. That's all we did. We followed a simple plan. We have an awesome team that supports one another, and our teams become very, very friendly. It's like we feel close, and everybody, just about everybody on this team is out there helping. When we have a new member that comes onto our team, I mean, there's 5 and 6 people right there answering that person's question. I mean, where do you get that? I mean, the support is great, and even in the back in with ARP, you get a community back there, the surfboard we call it, right? You got the same thing. You got a whole bunch of business partners back there that any question you need answered, any help you need answered, it's right at your beck and call. It's like, how much alone would that you would have to pay for monthly for to have a support system in place like that? Like we have back there.
It's priceless. It's priceless.
It is priceless because it gives you the ability to go away on vacation, right?
Exactly.
Because if you're especially you sponsoring freaks out there, right? All you guys, you recruiters that are just pumping and getting sales left and right. How are you going to take a vacation, go away for 10 days when you got sales coming in every day and people freaking out? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? He's not around. Where is he gone? God forbid the guy freaking went to the bathroom for 10 minutes, right? Never mind take a damn week vacation off and not being answered to. You don't have that problem with ARP. You could go away for a week, 10 days. You got a whole community back there that is holding your hand. Plus, you got your teams, you know. I mean, you come on our team, you got a whole team. We got a whole team full of leaders. You don't get one leader. You got a whole slew of them. You got a whole slew of support back there. You come on a team, you welcome into the Facebook group, you welcome into our chat. Well, there'll be 15, 20 people right off the bat. Boom, hey, welcome, welcome. What kind of help you need? All there running out to help.
Paulie, by the time you get back from vacation, that new lead that joined your business, by the time you get back, they're already making money.
I was in Florida. I was in Florida last week, and so one of my partners had an issue with something, had to get help set up. Maybe it was a Facebook event or something. And I was taken care of while I was away. I didn't even know it went on. It was already taken care of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable, man. I mean, if you guys are out there, we're not blowing smoke up anybody's butts here. We've been doing these hangouts 10 months. I mean, if you want to change your life, join us, man. Click that button below, because you're going to be on a hell of a ride, when this thing launches. I'm telling you, this is going to go viral very fast, because we have the numbers. You know, Jose, you talk about numbers. The numbers don't lie. Why don't we touch on what the system converts at? I mean, let's dive into that a little bit.
Oh man, what can I say, man? 17% from opting in with their cell phone number to application, and then from application to sale is 27, and then and that's just for the newbie.
That's average.
That's average, and those numbers are like rock star numbers compared to email, because they're converting at 1%, and we're doing it at 17. Unheard of. And that's just for the newbies. So if and then for us, for we guys, we're not newbies, so we know how to convert a little bit better. Some of us are converting at 50%, 37%, higher numbers, because we just put a little bit of more work and effort into our advertising and our texting and our communicating with our leads or whatever, because we play around with it more. That's all. That's why we get more percentages. That's all that is. So oh my God, man, when this thing launches and the numbers come in, that good traffic comes in, it's over, man. It is absolutely over. Lives are going to be transformed literally overnight. So this thing is going to go viral. It's just going to go viral. Everybody and their mothers are going to be joining. All the business opportunity out there, Mary Kay, Amway, they're all going to buy funnel through us because they want to get that text messaging format so they can communicate with their clients, and that's going to be the hot thing, and they're going to come to us. It's just that simple, you know. And the funny thing is this can't be duplicated. It cannot be copied. So we're the only ones that have it. So the two-way text messaging format platform. It's nobody has it. I don't think we have. I don't think there's nothing out there that can touch this. Nothing out there. It's just two-way. You know, there's some of them that are one-ways that they're using right now. I've seen it on like what do you call that? American Idol. Idol 1, text 1 2 3 4 5. For Idol 2, text 1 2 3 4 5 6. You know, so I've seen that, but that's a one-way from the TV audience to American Idol. But American Idol don't communicate with them back and forth, but we do. So we got a two-way text messaging. So it ain't nothing like it, man. It's the best way to communicate with a prospect, with your client, with your customer, and it's live. It's live. I mean, you send them a question, and boom, they're just gonna answer you back. So.
Well, there's a lot that goes into having a two-way system, Jose. You know.
Yeah.
Think about the international cell phone providers, and and international texting, and it's a lot to it than just sending a single blast out. Like a lot of the advertising text message marketing, where you're sending a blast out of you know, your opportunity to so-called opt-ins.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot that goes into it. So, you know, Don had the vision, you know, that, and he's an innovator. And Eric, you've said it before on our last hangout. You know, he's like the mad scientist, right?
Yeah, totally, Bruce. Totally. You know, that's the. You know, people really just don't understand probably how powerful the software is. But you know, you talk about all the other companies. There are going to be literally thousands of people flooding over once that gate opens up, and you know they're going to be at a disadvantage for so many reasons, and one of them they're going to pay a higher rate. Right now, you can get in as a founding member, and we have the middle-sized package and a lot of different perks that are thrown in. So, you know, we're already there. And our main things that we're just going to be doing is plugging into all those traffic packs. But there's literally thousands of people from all these different companies that are going to utilize that. As you guys were saying, you know, it's like the gold mining days. I'm right here in the valley, in the Delta here. Tahoe up to my east and San Francisco to my west. Hour each way, you could be in one of those. But if you go east, that's where a lot of the mining took place way back in 1700s. You know, who made all the money back in those days? It was those stores with all those picks and shovels.
Yeah.
Okay? To get up there. There's thousands of people looking for gold, and one thing they need was picks and shovels. That's what ARP is. We're the tool, and if you're going to be in any kind of business, you need to have traffic. Without traffic, you're dead in the water. So they're all going to come right this way, and you know, in today's age, we're the tool. So it's going to be huge. So people just really have to wrap their heads around how big this truly is, because it's just going to be powerful.
Yeah, man, it's time to get behind that cash register, man. You know, that's basically what it boils down to. Being behind the cash register and getting ready, like you said, Eric, getting ready to have your stock ready of picks and shovels, because they're coming at you, and you better be ready. And your cash register is going to be ready for that cash too. So that's all that is. Business is business. You're either going to be in front of the cash register the rest of your life, paying bills, paying your cell phone, your insurance card, your mortgage, your car, your doctor bills, your dentist bill, paying the rest of your life, or you're going to be behind the cash register and collect. And that's the truth. And we got to remind the people that are watching, we're here to make money. This is what this is. This is for you to make an income, to create an income for yourself. And so the time has come, and what better way than to communicate with your prospect, your customer, through text. Back in the day, you talked to them face to face. Then came technology. Then came the phone, and after the phone came the internet. Then came email. Now it's mobile marketing, cell phone, and texting. Texting is so powerful, man. I got to share this with you guys. The other day, I was texting my girlfriend, and I didn't want to get into texting with her, because what I wanted to say was kind of short, and I didn't have time to text. So I gave her a call. So listen, and she wouldn't pick up. I mean, she would write a paragraph of a sentence through texting that you just hit the little green button to answer a call. I mean, she would just text and not answer a call. That's how this phenomenon for texting is, man. I mean, that just got me so angry. I mean, just answer the call, will you? But not even that, because they're so into that texting, man. And that's where we're at. That's where the market's going. That's where the future is right now. And it's just, you know, why fight it? You know, just ride it. You know, ride the wave. Don't go against the current, because you're just gonna get hurt. So, I mean,
well, I like what Eric says about the tools. You know, and tools work for anybody that picks them up and uses them. You don't need your neighbors and all your friends to be partners with you in the tools that you have for them to work. There are some people that are joining that are just going to be using the tools. They're not going to be reselling the licenses or anything. And the tools work in and of themselves, whether you have a large team or not. The icing on the cake is that you can build a team and have that tool paid for, have it covered, and build a marketing fund in addition to use. But the tools, first and foremost, will work if you work the tools. So there, I know I had that question before that I don't, somebody didn't want to build a large team. And this does not depend, like most marketing products and opportunities, they base their success on building a team, a large team. Well, these tools work, whether it's just you working it or not. And so I really like what Eric was talking about. Somebody picking up the pickaxe and going out and using the tools, because that's key, number one.
That's the reason why I joined, for many reasons. That's one of the reasons why I got involved, because I was looking for, a tool suite, so to speak, that had all the tools that I needed. There were some out there that had bits and pieces of what I thought I could use, and others had the other one. So it's like, you could buy each individual tool and have all your logins and passwords and paying different subscriptions for all these different tools, and then you got to try to integrate them together. And it became such a chore that I was saying there's got to be a system out there that has all the tools that I need in one place to have success. I log into one place and everything's right there for me. And that's one of the reasons why I joined, besides the fact that I know mobile it's going to be huge, and getting in early is important, just like the early adapters of email marketing. Now they've got the massive lists and everybody is trying to tap into that, and it's just oversaturated. There's so much competition with email marketing and the follow-up emails. Everybody's on 20 lists. Nobody's opening their emails. We went over all those problems. If you're looking into blogging, you're competing with all the other bloggers out there. So how does the new person that comes online, and new, again, like I said at the beginning, doesn't mean that you're not an offline successful marketer, but you have a team that's struggling, and I've spoken to a few in the past week, and the story's all the same. They're, how do I help my team? And because they're going to look to the internet, and you're going to lose them to the internet if you don't have a solution. If you're a leader, you have to know what's going on in the industry and stay in front of the curves, so that when your team finds the solution, they don't, look at you like, well, shouldn't you have known about this? I mean, seriously, you gotta keep an open mind and stay in front of the trends and move with technology, move with change. Times are changing so fast now. Our phones do everything. Our phone's a camera, video camera. It's a computer. It's a telephone. It's everything. You can do everything from your phone. I run my business constantly from the road. It's amazing how technology is changing, and it's only going to keep on changing more with the time. So I think, guys, we should probably hit traffic real quick, and we're running long because of the little technical difficulties we had. But the other reason I got involved in this is it's a complete full circle marketing system. So besides having all the tools in one place, besides being mobile, we got traffic, and we probably got the best traffic in the industry. And I know, Eric, you'll probably be the best to touch on this because you've experienced and purchased and used Don's traffic before and used his systems before. How important is it to have quality traffic?
Wow, Bruce, quality traffic. Well, you get what you pay for. I've had the junk traffic, and you're just wasting your time. For all the listeners out there that are watching this Hangout, I can't stress enough. I mean, I've been in this game for quite some time, and quality traffic is just huge. Uh, one of the Don systems, it was just leads, and many people were contemplating, well, I don't want to pay that much for leads. I want to, but the results, people were getting results, and it was a high ticket item. And believe it or not, once you start getting those high quality leads, it was just lights out, man. I mean, the conversions were higher, the people were sincere, and you could immediately tell you're getting what you're paying for. Now, you may be paying $15 for a lead, but you're getting a high quality lead back then in those days, and that was in '05. And then a system very similar to what we have here with ARP, you had to do an application fee, which was $38. So that, sitting people through a funnel, when you can read what their goals are, when you can see how sincere they are with just their application. You know, Polly was hitting on that. Don't just be joking around playing it, I'm just filling out whatever. When you're sincere about that, you can see that person's sincere. And when they go through that funnel, they're not a tire kicker. You'd be amazed on how much time you waste with tire kickers, you know, or professional lookers. You know, I think somehow all they want to do is look at different businesses. And I've been looking for a business for 3 years. I said, well, okay. Well, how many have you got started with? None. Well, that's just a professional looker. That's a tire kicker. He's 3 years, you never pulled the trigger on not one of them? Well, see, that funnel, that sifts through right there. Oh, I got to pay a fee to get in here. Oh, there's a whole too many other businesses are out there. They'll go to the next one that they can go waste someone else's time with. They're not going to pay an application fee to get the information. So that just saved you from sorting right there. And that's what the system's all designed for, is sorting. Sorting through the serious from the ones that just aren't serious. You know, so the quality of leads are going to be just, you know, we contracted with, you know, the lead guys. You know, Anthony talked about it. When this thing kicks on and we're getting those, you guys are converting right now at just crazy rates, and you're doing it the traditional way, solo ads, this and that. When this turns on, it's like someone just opened up the dam. I mean, it's just going to flood right in because of the quality of the traffic. I tell you, when you see the high quality of traffic that comes through, you're going to be like, it's like the Holy Grail. I mean, look at your results now, what you're doing. And, you know, you're doing it the old-fashioned way. You know, I deal with that every day with different, you know, just SEO-wise and blog. He was talking about blogging and stuff. That's not duplicatable. People, well, what am I doing wrong? How come I'm not getting the traffic? Well, you know, your H2 tag is wrong. You got to do your H3. You don't have enough backlinks. You just can't learn that. And for the person coming in new, they don't have the time, nor do they have the patience, and they get discouraged very easily. Rinse and repeat is what ARP is. Buy a lead pack. Look at talk to your traffic. Buy a lead pack, talk to your traffic. Buy a lead pack, talk to your traffic. It's by SMS, so you just text. And for you international people that look at this, there's no international fees. So can we do it in Australia? Sure you can. Can we do it in New Zealand? Sure you can. Can you do it over in Spain? Sure you can. Right from your back office. There's no borders. There's no Great Wall. Nothing like that. You can do it right from the panel in the back office and text all across to Spain, to Little Rock, Arkansas. I mean, so, you know, there's no borders, and the sky's really the limit. So there's, you know, how big can you think? How big can you dream? Because really, a lot of people have their goals really low, and they really need to start looking at them and assessing them and saying, hey, we need to raise the bar, because when this traffic pack opens up and this whole thing it's open, it's going to be like cows shooting to a big sugar block. Everybody's going to be running to it and trying to get a lick, because it's going to be off the chain. Simply as that. It's going to be off the chain when you get this high quality traffic. I've seen what, you know, having high quality traffic can do to your business, let alone your lifestyle. And really, people need to look at this opportunity as something serious, because it's an opportunity to have a tool that opens up the doors for you to have any kind of success you're looking for. And in any business you're doing online, you need traffic, period. And this is going to answer that question to those people who have struggled for years. You know, you all talk about it all the time, why you came here, because you've seen the issues that people have out there. You see the issues when you talk to people who truly want to be successful, and it's just a matter of traffic. It's a matter of that, hey, I'm tired of talking to my uncle. He sees me coming. He's like looking through the curtain like he ain't home. He's heard all your, you know. So that's what people are resulting to, because they can't get fresh targeted traffic, and they don't have the money to get that high quality traffic. Well, this levels the playing field for everybody. It doesn't matter what I mean, traffic pack. And believe me, if you're going to market online, you think you're not spending that much money, but if you add up that little pack you bought over here, and then these leads you bought over there, and then this and that, you realize you're spending over $300 something trying all these things that aren't gonna succeed at all. Mm-hmm. So now you've got guys that's all they do is specialize in leads. You know, if you want to get connected with them, you're going to pay anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 to have access. There's other networks for leads that it costs $1,000 just for you to put a deposit in just to get into those systems. I've been on part of those too. So, you know, no matter what, and why is it so high? It's because it's quality. Mm-hmm. You pay for quality. That's simple as that. People got to get over the fact that, oh, I don't want to pay for this and pay for that. Well, you want something free? Go online. There's plenty of free stuff for you. This ain't it. You want quality. You want to have success. You know, like Paulie's saying, man, when this thing kicks in, he's already looking at how much he's going to make, because it's, you know, so the sky's just the limit. So you want quality. You got to pay for quality. Well, now we're at a high level, and you don't have to pay that high dollar for this quality, because we're all in it together, and it all comes in it together. So, you know, we're able to have access to high quality without paying the $10,000 and $20,000, $30,000. So it's going to be phenomenal, and people just really have to look at their dreams and dream big, and know that this is the tool that's going to open the floodgates for thousands of people and going to change thousands of lives. So you can keep looking and stay on the sideline, but it's going to be hard to jump that fence once it gets going, because you know, things get happening too fast. You never know what happened. But we're going to be, it's the ones that's going to be here at the gate that's going to be setting a trend. So you know, you got to buckle up and cowboy up.
I like that, Eric. You know, I like to think that failure costs, success pays. You know, you go for the freebie stuff, and if it doesn't produce, if you don't get results, that's a high cost. It costs you your time, and if you're going to spend nickels and dimes on it, it's costing you that. But you can spend, you know, an exorbitant amount, like you said, $1,000 for a package of well-targeted leads, and the reason you do that is that it recovers its returns, ROI, return on investment, and so a system like that, regardless of the high cost going in investment, it pays because it works.
You know something? I want to say something real quick. I missed some of it because of my internet problems, but you know, looking at it as a businessman and an entrepreneur and everything like that, looking at this total picture that we have here, and our creator Don Glanville, what he's created for us with this system, right? This platform. Let me ask you guys this: I've been in this since in the '90s. Has there anybody out there would ever think about sharing this type of information or giving the public this kind of arsenal for their lives? Because from what I found, most of the big time gurus like this that make this kind of money, that are millionaires today, they only keep this kind of stuff for themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They keep it for themselves. They make all the money, and they don't like to share it. It's a big secret. They keep their traffic to themselves. Or they keep their leads to themselves. They keep about what they're doing to themselves. So I look at it like when I was brought this and given it was given a gift on a platter to me to view this system, right? Because that's the way I look at it. It's a gift that you're here, watching this and able to get on the ground floor, okay, on the ground floor of a system that is going to change the lives of millions of people in the years to come, okay? A system that was given to you, well, given to us, now we're spreading the word out, sharing it with you guys, a gift that most people wouldn't do this for you. Get that in your heads right now. Nobody is going to give you something on a silver platter for you to come in, get this platform, come in, buy leads, and let a system generate sales for you all on automation. Think about that for a second as a businessman. Forget about the app fee. Forget about this is a hangout. Forget about even if you're sitting home right now thinking we're trying to sell you, because we're not.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you join me or not, because the leads I'm going to get from ARP, the way this internet marketing game has changed over the years and now is going to a new level from, I don't know, maybe last year or the year before, to the people, the amount of people coming on the internet today trying to make money is in the hundreds of thousands per day. Wow. Because of what the economy is. Listen, I was watching 60 Minutes before, and I don't know if anybody caught it. They were even talking about on 60 Minutes that the stock market is rigged. That's how sad this country, what is happening in this country right now. We're all around the world. You know, we probably won't have Social Security in future years to come. You know, your jobs are not secured anymore. You know, there's big corporation making cuts every day. So there's more and more people coming onto the internet trying to find another way, another income source. Because, I mean, how many hours? You heard Anthony before. He works 14 hours a day. That's crazy. It's crazy. But Anthony, because he found ARP, is when this thing launches and everything, he's going to be able to quit his freaking job in the first 30 days. First 30 days. So...
It's financial freedom, Paulie. It's financial freedom.
It is. It is. And you should be happy that you found this hangout and you're listening to some guys. Because, like I said, we're not here to sell you. We're sharing the wealth. We're getting the word out because it was a gift handed to us. So we're just continuing. Don's one person. He can't share it with everybody. So, you know, we want to give back too. So, you know, think about that as a businessman and everything. Who would give you a system like this that somebody would hold on to themselves and make millions upon millions of dollars with it? Be fortunate you're here.
Because he's a bigger thinker. Don's a bigger thinker than a lot of people. That's why.
Yeah, and there's no hype. Don's a very humble guy. He understands it comes back tenfold. You know, he's very in tune with that. So, like Paulie was saying, there's so much hype out there, and there's none required here, simply because of what Paulie just said. When we're able to buy lead packs, I don't have to go chasing people down. I don't have to keep blowing up their phone, leaving messages. You don't have to keep on hounding my downline to go do something, because all I'm going to have to do is buy lead packs. Understand that, folks. The suffering is over. The Band-Aid has been placed right in your hand to patch that wound up. Buy lead packs, buy lead packs, buy lead packs. Duplication at its finest. Okay? That's as simple as that. Duplication at its finest. Can't stress that enough. We don't have to say, oh, come on, sign up with us. We're the team. We're better than these guys and these guys. We'll give you all these bonuses and all this other junk software that I need to dish load and load off on you. We don't require to do that because we have the keys. It's about traffic. It's about having an abundance of traffic. And there's an abundance. So we're here trying to share this to you. Hey, this is a tool. This is going to help you. This is no more suffering and struggling because everyone in your neighborhood knows what you're doing. So you're moving around because your neighbors don't like you no more because you've been going around with flyers and doing all. You don't need to do that. And you know what? People start seeing your life changing. You'll start attracting other people that, what is he doing? Where's Anthony at? Where's Paul? Where are they going? Where's these pictures you took for? Is that 3 years ago? No, that was last week. But how are you down on the beach? Well, how did you do this? What's going on? Now they're chasing you. And you know what? All you got to do is just, I'll text you back. I'm so-and-so. See you when I get back. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know,
Right on the
simple.
money there.
Traffic and conversion.
Eric,
We got both.
you got the Band-Aid on the wound, people. You got the Band-Aid on the wound.
Hey, Eric touched on something really powerful, man. It's the truth, man. We've been doing this. I've been doing it for a couple of months now, Bruce. 7, 6 months maybe. Coming in 3, 4, 5 months, whatever. And you guys been doing it longer. And I never heard you guys say, join our team, and we'll give you 50 leads for free to get your business off the ground. We never offer anything for free. We never offer free leads or trying to. We don't need to do that, man. We really don't need to do that. It's really powerful, man. I was just amazed by that.
And you know what? We don't do this just for our team. You know, there's a link that we give everybody. Anybody in ARP. I even put it in the back of the surfboard. Anybody could use that link, attach their ARP username to that, and invite their text their leads to this link, to this Hangout, or advertise on Facebook, or advertise any place. You know, we do this for the whole community. For that person that just needs a little more proof or just wants a little more reinsurance, we do this for everybody. So this is not our, you know, it's not, oh, join me type of thing. We're not sitting here telling you that. We're not even telling you to join. All we're telling you is give yourself the opportunity to at least go through the funnel and judge it for yourself. If you don't want to join, that's fine. We got, like I said, like Eric was saying, we just got to hit the button and say we want to buy more traffic packs. It doesn't matter to us.
And we got the best traffic and the best system to convert that traffic. What more do you need?
Yeah, I mean, we do this because we enjoy helping people. We get, you know, sharing the wealth. You know, it was a gift for us. We want to give that gift in return. I mean, this is what it's about. See, once you make enough money in this world, the money doesn't mean anything. It's about doing other things in life. It's about giving back, and you know, we all got to learn. We all got to keep that in the back of our mind a little bit. You know, it's nice to have money, and we all need it. We need it to pay our bills. We need to survive, but it's not everything. Okay, it can't buy you your health. It can't buy you your feelings, the way you feel about people. It can't do a lot of things. So we keep that in a little bit of the back of our mind. That you know, there's more than this than just making. And you can't buy your time. Exactly. Good point, Bruce. So that's why we do this.
Yeah, money makes you more of already what you are. It only makes you more of what you are already. So if you're a selfish and stingy person, it's just going to make you more selfish and stingy. You know, so it's really about all of us here on this panel have been in this game long enough that we just want to help the individuals that have been struggling for years, attempting to get the traffic thing down. You got it right, Paul. It's an elite club. You know, I've been around some top marketing, but they see you come in the door, it goes zip, it goes quiet. They don't want you to know what they're doing, how they're doing it. Exactly. You know what? What good is that? How good? You know what? I don't want to be the only one on the top. Because you know, I want to bring as many people as possible, and that's what Don's mentality is. Don wants to bring as many people as possible to be up on top and to live the kind of lifestyle. You know, he didn't have to open this up. You know, as I told you guys in a previous Hangout, this guy's built systems, but he's always been in the background. It's been for a guy who's running another company, and this guy who took off and did his company, his systems were in place. He's always been in the background. He came out because he knows the power of this system he's building, and he wants to say, he's like, hey, I want people to know it's me, because what he says in that video, I'm going to make millions of millionaires. Millions. And you know, this is one industry that has created more millionaires than any industry on this planet, period. So, you know, he knows what it can do. Okay, the people around him know what it can do. And all we're doing on this Hangout is stressing to those of you who are watching it what it can do. Okay, like we said, there's no need for us to sell, be hypey, and have all this glamour kind of stuff going on, and throw in 10 bonuses and tell you why our team's the best. You know, like Bruce says, you can get this link from 300 other people that's through ARP, and just watch it. Just watch, hey, what other people are doing with the system, because all we have to do to get more traffic if it gets slow is buy more lead packs. You know, buy more lead packs.
And you know something else, Eric? You know, you come into this game and everything, and you try and get a mentor and try and figure it out to get, you know, the upper hand and all that, and then you may attach yourselves to some gurus or some leaders. But, you know, like I was saying before, where they really, all they're doing is hanging that carrot, dangling that carrot in front of your face all the time. So you constantly follow them and buy stuff from them and continue just filling their pockets every day. And even with the network marketing companies, like I was stating before, how they're joining this one and then they're taking their downline, switching it to another one because that company decides to give them a contract and pay them money. They don't care about you, man. They really don't. You want a mentor? You want a guru? Come on board ARP, man. There's no better guru or mentor than Don Glanville out there.
Yep.
No better person. And the people that we have in the ARP community, there's a ton of guru leaders right there.
There's no better time
go out and get that carrot dangling in front of your face every day because, you know, a guy hasn't finished the system or, you know, he's, you know, off to another affiliate thing product he's promoting, or he's on to another network marketing company that he joins and you're bouncing and all you're doing is spending money and not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. It's just dangling the carrot. You know,
That's what they do. They dangle the carrot to keep the money
is a
train
marketer.
going.
Don is a marketer, so he does what we do. Okay, I mean, you can go on the Warrior forums and JV Zoo. They got product launches every freaking week. They want you to buy all this, saying what it does. They're not even using their own tool. It's just they laugh at so many sales they get, and it's a big game for them.
So true, man. That is so true. Yeah, it's like Dave Wood from Empower Network. Do you really think he uses his Costa Rica and all thing to get his lead? Come on.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce said it best, man. The system is the guru. This system is the guru. You know?
That's right.
Let the system do its work, man, and you know, follow the system and just position yourself behind your cash register, you know, and get ready. Buy your traffic, buy your visitors. That's what traffic is, visitors, and not just visitors that are just visiting. These are visitors that want to buy what you have. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us really powerful. You know, we're not these visitors, these people, these serious buyers want to buy what you have. So you know, if you're selling sneakers, then you got sneaker buyers. You're not getting carpenters buying sneakers. They don't want sneakers. They want hammers, nails, materials. So we got that for them. If you got sneakers, we got sneakers. You got Gatorade bottles, we sell Gatorade bottles. Whatever it is that they're looking for, we got it. So that's what you call targeted traffic. So how can you fail with that? How can you fail? It's a fail-proof system, basically, is what it is. So yeah, man, let's get yourself started.
We could target any market. We can target health and wellness. We can target travel. You know, make money online. You know, real estate. Whatever is targetable and searched online. You know, we can get that traffic. So I think you know, real quick, we're running a little longer than usual, so we probably want to say some last words. But I wanted to touch on what Paulie said, you know, about the leaders jumping around and trying to take their downlines with them. You're joining, you know, there's a lot of problems out there, you know, that people are struggling with, and this system really solves everything. Because it's a sponsorless system, and reality is, you know, if you're listening to what Eric says about buy leads, communicate with your leads, buy more leads, communicate with those leads, and the sales are going to be coming while you're doing all this, and they're going to buy leads, and they're going to communicate with their leads, and they're going to buy leads and communicate with their leads, and their sales are going to come in. So we're solving that, you know, problem of duplication. We're solving that problem of recruiting, retention, because people aren't going to drop out if they're making money, and you don't have to worry about your sponsor leaving because it doesn't matter, because it's a sponsorless system. You have all the tools in place for your success, and that community is always going to be there. You know, if you had any questions to help you, it's an amazing community, and you know, I just want to give a shout out to to everybody in ARP that's on that surfboard, that's supporting us. And, you know, they say all the kind words about the Hangouts that we're doing and all the birthday wishes today. Thank you guys. Really, I appreciate that. You know, it's amazing to click on that back office and see the support that you get and everybody else gets in the system, whether you're a newbie or you've been here for a year. So shout out to you guys. You're awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you just as much.
Happy birthday, Bruce!
Yeah, I was going to end it with that, but
well,
he already gave it up now.
I didn't want to announce it, but you know, with the power of the surfboard, and you know, I just wanted to thank everybody out there that's watching because I do appreciate it, and I thank you guys too.
Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday.
But what Bruce is saying is true, man. It's like we're a big family. This is like our second family. And you know, the best part hasn't even yet to come yet. We're going to be doing events and being able to travel and actually get to, like, meet each other in person, which is going to be really cool because I know, especially on our team, we're already close. But once we get to meet in person, it's going to be a big party, man. It's all right. Like we know each other for years already.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. So it was good meeting you. It's good hanging with you guys every Sunday. I mean, we do this every Sunday, so it's awesome hanging out with you. And you know, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I appreciate everybody in ARP, the whole staff, with even from Don down to Arsini and Lisa, who handle the support tickets. You know, Joe, admin, programmer, Orsini, Lisa. I mean, what a great team, really. And it's only going to get bigger, and it's only going to get more fun. I mean,
yeah,
I never had so much fun that my cell phone goes off nowadays. It's always before I used to be, you know, who's bothering me now? Now it's like I wake up at 3 in the morning just singing, because I've gotten sales at 3 in the morning. It's like, oh, look at that. While I was sleeping. You know, it wakes me up now. Because it's exciting. And that's what it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be a fun business. At the same time, making money and networking and meeting new friends, actually, or new family members in this case. So, I mean, if that's the kind of lifestyle you want to lead, click the link below, man. Come. It doesn't matter who you join. You don't need a sponsor in this business.
I just got somebody opting into my website right now.
There you go.
Yeah, guys, stop spinning your wheels. You know, just move forward. This is the solution to all your problems. This is it.
Truth.
The application. Let us get to know. Let the people that are in this business get to know the people that are coming in. That's first step. Just get the application in, take it serious, and we'll move forward. And you will see once you you see the entire presentation, you'll see why we're so happy, so excited, so, you know, so looking forward to sharing this. It's very simple.
We're this excited, and it's in beta. Wait till we launch, and we actually got residual money coming in every month. Woo! You think we're happy now? All right, why don't we close this out, man? We'll close out. Let's close this out. We're over an hour, I guess, right? So, who wants to go first? Oh, Anthony, I guess you just went. Jose?
What can I say, man? It's like having that. What do you call that guy on the commercial? The guy he passed away. The guy with the beer with the OxyClean. Remember that guy? OxyClean and or the ShamWow guy, the real loudmouth sales guy. You imagine having that commercial and then just it's your website basically, your commercial, and people see it and they order and they buy and then all that money comes to you. That's basically what this is, man. That's all that is. That's it. That's my closing argument. I'm out. I love you guys. That's it. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
I thought he meant Robert Williams at first when he said, you know, the guy with the beard who just died. I thought it was a Robert Williams.
Oh, not Robert. Yeah.
I would have never thought you would have came out with the OxyClean.
Remember the ShamWow guy and the
yeah.
the cleaning product. Order Kaboom now. OxyClean. And the watch, and then they just show you how the stain disappears before your eyes. I mean, you imagine people were going crazy ordering that stuff. So that's basically what this is, man.
We're just adding zeros to the end of your bank account.
That's it. That's it.
Eric, you got any final things to say, bud?
Yeah, 3 words. ARP.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Mark?
Well, you know, it's one of the reasons that I stay on this panel. One of my primary purposes is to show that this is simple enough for us old duffers to handle too. You know, along with all the kids on here, even I can figure this out. So it can't be very difficult, and it's proof that we are in something much bigger than ourselves. So it goes far beyond just ourselves. And you know, you can't really be a blessing to anybody else unless you're first of all blessed. And by coming in and gaining the upper hand and so forth, we're able to share this, and we really are duty bound to share this for the benefit of others.
You know, when I saw the system when I got started, you know, because I was looking for a solution that, you know, because I was tired of recruiting to failure and having the drop-offs constantly, and, you know, people couldn't recruit and they're just spending money on their monthly auto ship products and consuming the product. You know, I just said there's got to be a better way. Just like, you know, when I looked at network marketing the first time, there's got to be a better way than what I'm doing, working 40 hours, you know, a week, you know, for 40 years. So it was refreshing to find auto recruiting platform and, you know, and to see the solution for everybody, because it, you know, again, it goes back to that first meeting that you were sitting at, you know, and what I said before about the definition of insanity. It really does, because, you know, it's insane to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So if you're struggling with your marketing, it's just insane to continue with the same methods that aren't working, right? So click the link below of the person that invited you. That's going to take you to their funnel. Take a look at the information. Like Paulie said, we're not selling anything. You know, we're just encouraging you to look, encouraging you to take the next step, encouraging you to look at a better way. You know, if you're struggling, and if you're not struggling and you have people in your downline, somebody's struggling. You know people that are struggling. Take a look at a solution that can, you know, solve all the problems like we spoke of. And, you know, change your marketing around 180 degrees like I did mine.
Awesome. All right, guys. Eric had 3 words. I got 2 words. Get in. That's all. Get in.
Good words.
All right. With that, I just want to appreciate all you guys. You know, we do this hangout every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come back and join us next week. We'll be back here next week. We enjoy doing these for you. We have fun doing them, and we always look forward to Sunday night. So the replay will be up in an hour. So if you missed it, or if you want to share it, advertise all week, be our guest. Until then, we'll see you next Sunday. I want to also wish Bruce a very happy birthday to you. Tomorrow's his birthday. Actually, it's the date. So we want to wish him a very happy birthday. You have a great day. And with that, guys, let's end this singing happy birthday to him on 3, and then he can click the end button whenever he wants. All right? On 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
to you.
Bruce.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday,
Bruce. Happy birthday to you.
Man. You know how hard it was not to click that stop broadcast button? Thanks, guys.
All right.
Appreciate you all. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. See you next week.
Good night, everyone.